Mr. Speaker. Well, I appreciate the difficulty of trying to operate in this PPT thicket without any kind of knowledge or information, because that's the kind of blinders that my caucus has been operating on since this operation began. You know, Mr. Speaker, you got a telephone call. I walked out in the hallways surrounded by dozens of lobbyists, all screaming about the great injustice we'd done to them. They all had the chance to testify. They all had the chance to come and peer into our offices and tell us what was wrong. But this is our floor. Our floor. No telephone call is supposed to change what we're doing. No lobbyist is supposed to peer over the railing and tell us to change our mind. Never should happen. I'm frankly dismayed about the course this debate has taken. I expect more from this legislature. We're talking about Alaska's oil, not the company's oil. The companies didn't elect us. The people elected us. We serve the people. I see a rescission action up there. I hear all these great catastrophic things. People huddling, coming out of these huddles, talking about these catastrophic consequences. This shouldn't be secret, Mr. Speaker. The underlying truth about what's gone on with this amendment is that it might, just might, have done some damage to a gas line deal. But we don't know.
Objection. Your Honor, I object. Mr. Speaker, I object. That impugns the motive of an individual legislator. It assumes things that have happened that are absolutely incorrect, and I object to the characterization, and that is nothing to do with the debate before us on an oil tax bill.
Mr. Speaker, it has absolutely everything to do. The prior speaker talked about his lack of knowledge, and I'm talking about things I know, things I've seen, things we all know, but things we haven't talked about. You know, I said all along, this debate should not be rushed.
Objection. Please speak to the motion before us.
I appreciate the comments of the Rules Chair. Now it's my turn to speak. We should wait until Wednesday. If we don't have the answers to this question, and it's an important question, we should wait until Wednesday when we have the time to get it right. We have the time to analyze this bill and see what it does with all the changes we've made. When we've had a chance to see the gas contract and the impact of the decisions we're making tonight on that contract, we should wait and we should get it right. Our failure to get it right is going to be a real problem. We have a responsibility to go slow and do the right thing. We don't have to rush. Tomorrow is just one day. We can continue past tomorrow. And that's what we ought to do. And I'm speaking to this motion for rescission because there's a question out there about whether this is a good policy call for the state. We don't have all the answers, and we could if we just took the time to wait. And that's what we ought to do.